Hello and welcome. Today this is going to be between TeD and Reprisal, and I hope everybody has have seen what happened between Happy and Sky on this exact same map and exact same matchup, Undead versus Human. And I really hope that the same thing doesn't happen to this human here. Anyway, TeD is going for a fast DK build. And before anything happens, it looks like Human is going to probably build his altar and get a fast level 2 AM or Mountain King. Fast expand is really just probably this. It's now become standard for humans to do that versus undead fast expand. Anyway, now we're gonna see. Okay, Mountain King. Before anything started happening, I'm about to let's see. After this video, after this game, I think I'm let's see, do three, 6 or 7 videos from my 1K video. Landmark, and a lot of you guys have suggested me doing a dual commentary with Chumpesk. Maybe that's a good idea if my 1K video happens to land on his 1-year anniversary on YouTube. That'll be something. We'll play against each other and maybe upload a few games, commentate on them, just what we were doing, and probably commentate on some really nice games, like one of the epic games that we haven't done back in the day, like. I'm talking about like 1.20 patch. Anyway, this is going to be between the okay, human is yeah, there goes 7 militia being pulled, 6 militia looks like, and the Acolyte is right here to scout, and DK just can't come out of tavern fast enough. And here comes the DK, and he's gonna probably come over and do some coiling against any low HP militia. Where's the first footman? There it is. I'm kind of late, but it's going to be okay. He's going to be late to the party. At least he show up at the party. Here we go. DK is going to grab a staff and going straight to the 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is going to be well crept out before the DK ever have a prayer to catch up the human. He can at least get some damage down on his Mountain King if he managed to get a couple coils on the Mountain King. The Mountain King really needs to be careful then. Level 2 Mountain, but it's a boosted speed drop. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice drop at the early game, especially. So now Mountain King can outmaneuver the DK. Here comes the DK. He's not going to see any low HP peasants or footmen. Let's see if the DK decides to get a pair of skeleton. There we go. And he's going to go after the Merc. The Merc is going to be saved, I think. There's not enough damage output from the skeletons alone to do it. DK is going to try to get the Merc kill, but it's going to be storm bolted. Let's see if he gets bashed. No, not that one right there. Is he going to get another coil maybe? No. DK is going to get another pair of skeletons and then go after the Merc. Meanwhile, I think, okay, looks like TeD just started taking tier 2. Taking tier 2 after a second ziggurat. I wonder what TeD is going to do. Maybe get more ghouls, or maybe a couple fiend or 2. That'll help. And I really feel bad for this human because he has to play against one of the best undead players, on the planet. After after he's been on the WE team, who has 2 of the best human players on the team, Sky and Infi, and TeD has no every trick the human can pull off against undead, and he's gonna be absolutely prepared. I really don't think Reprisal is gonna throw anything that undead hasn't seen, like tier 1 tower rush or I don't know. What else is there? One base knights and choppers. I've seen that before. That just doesn't work against pro. Looks like DK is gonna creep his 9 o'clock. Sorry about that, I didn't catch it. And here he's gonna pick up a ring of regeneration. That's good because the DK never seems to have enough HP. He's always the tank at the front line tanking damage from at least, if not from the army, from Splash or something. Looks like DK is gonna chuck a coil, throw a coil at the fiend, and he's gonna creep his 8 o'clock, and the Reprisal is going to kill a raccoon. Okay, and he's gonna expand. Looks like Mountain King's gonna buy some stuff, and I hope at least he doesn't need the boost. He needs to pick up a staff for teleportation if he wants to harass. There it is, and probably Dust Appearance if he wants to get the fiend kill, but that's for later. He's gonna for the expansion. There's 2 towers being thrown down, so really carefully played. I think this tower needs to go. This tower needs to go. There's not enough room for a town hall. The town hall has to go here. Yeah, the tree has to be chopped. A few trees has to be chopped down if the town hall is going to go. go at the 8 o'clock. There's nowhere the town hall is going to go here. That's like worst place you put your town hall, because it's open to 2 fronts. There we go. Now, oh, okay, the town hall is going to go here. All right, that makes sense. But this tower is in the middle, in the way of the gold line. But whatever. Looks like the DK is going to hit level 3 after these carefully crept camps. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and this little green camp here is going to hit any hero to level 3. DK is going to probably get a lich, or is going to get, there's a lich, and do a little pressure on the human while he's attacking and expanding. At the same time, that's one of the things you can do when you are undead. And looks like the Mountain King is going to have to probably run for it, if not staff. He gets another coil from the DK. He is really going to be close. But looks like TeD is going to shed it to 4 o'clock, and he knows for sure there's something going on at the 4 o'clock. He doesn't even need a scout. I don't think anybody. Oh, here we go. DK is going to probably, oh, nice pull from the Acolyte. The Mountain King is going to, oh, the base is blocked. So Mountain King is going to use the staff teleportation to get out. And lost one Acolyte, that's almost nothing. I think TeD has a backup Acolyte right there. After seeing the Mountain King go into your base, he just make an Acolyte out of your house of dead. And just to anticipate you're going to lose an Acolyte or 2. Anyway, here comes the Lich. Lich picked up a Rod of Necromancy. He's going to come over. Undead if in full retreat mode, or he's going to creep first. Creep the Lich to level 2. I think that's a better idea, to have Lich, to have a level 2 Lich. At least you can have a Frost Armor and Nova if you want to stay there for a little longer than you think. Look, anyway, the Mountain King is going to creep after not seeing Undead around. But here comes Undead. He's going to probably creep this camp and then get up some skeletons before he push. Nope, looks like Undead is going to go straight after the 4 o'clock. Teching at home. Let's see, almost teching at home. He has, I think, 4 ghouls on lumber. I don't know what TeD is trying to do here. If he was playing against Orc, I have to say this is a Banshee build, but this is not. Let's see if TeD has, no, TeD has Frost Armor, but doesn't have a Burrow on the Fiends. I don't think he needs to burrow that, but anyway, the footmen are going to be enough to repel the Fiend push, especially with defend like that. But it looks like TeD is going to do some damage against towers. Here comes footmen to repel them, and the tower is going to be cancelled one after another. And no Nova yet. This is why you creep the Lich level 2, and then you do a push. You Nova and Frost Armor, although that's going to burn your mana in like seconds. Lich never has enough mana, like along with all the other heroes like Shadow Hunter and Mountain King. These heroes never have enough mana. Seems like if you want to, you can drain their mana in seconds. You know, Fiends have just found a little soft spot here just to try to do some damage done. Looks like a lot of mercs being pulled, especially Ogre Mauler by Reprisal. He's going to probably chuck a clarity potion or 2. There's a clarity potion. And TeD is not expanding, and Reprisal is really good at sending this. Send a footman over there just to be annoying, especially when the footman's standing around. When the Acolyte's coming over, you can just kill it before. Yeah, TeD. I think TeD knows about that. Why is he paying that way? There's no 6 Acolyte anywhere, so TeD is going to attack the tier 3 and probably get some destroyers to push it. By then, I think humans started attacking. So by then, I think humans are going to be prepared for a frontal attack with the casters and flying machines, maybe motor teams. A tier 2 army, or human can go tier 3 route. Go knights and griffins, maybe. Knights, griffins, maybe. I don't know about flying machines anymore. Yeah, flying machines will be good versus the gargoyles or even destroyers. Anyway. Why does TeD keep paying the map? Nice hidden footman right there, and TeD is gonna lose the Acolyte. Oh, the Acolyte was pulled off gold. That's a big mistake by TeD. He's gonna lose this Acolyte and probably lose a bunch of cost. Here we go. There's a hunting gold mine. He's gonna see this footman. He's gonna have to run for it. Acolyte has to run for it. TeD is gonna pull his entire army back from 4 o'clock just to defend against one footman. It's really brilliant played by Reprisal. And this footman is going to try to cancel this Haunted Gold Mine. That's not going to happen. Haunted Gold Mine builds fairly fast, but still has to be dealt with. There's a coil. Oh man, DK got so pissed off. He's unleashed a coil on the footman. Footman needs to go defend. No, never mind. He's going to try to run for it. He's going to be He's gonna get out of there clean, and looks like the human gain a bit of map control that way, just to having annoying footman there. But but the bigger story here is TeD is going to has the expansion up, and if you give enough money to the undead player, he is going to run you over with his tier 3 army, which is better than anybody else's army, perhaps better than tier 2 orc army. Oh, yeah, I know. Any tier 2 orc army can counter anybody's tier 3. Back I was saying, any undead, you could give enough money to the undead. Oh, invisible Mountain King. Now I'm gonna switch to Mountain King view, and he's gonna probably do a Stormbolt on this acolyte. And no, okay, what the hell is he doing here then? He's gonna, yeah, he's gonna have to kill this acolyte, then staff out. I would have personally done that. But anyway, TeD is going to queue up some acolytes. He's going to populate this expansion. Oh, he's waiting for the undead army to move away, and then start a harassment phase. Here's a Stormbolt, and oh, it's also throwing down a sentry ward. I think that's going to be revealed by Shade if there ever was a Shade. No sacrificial pit yet, and nice frost armor on the acolyte. It is still going to be killed, but slow down the Mountain King a little bit, by a little. Mountain King is level 4 from the unit creeping over here at the 4 o'clock, and he is going to heal up. And just to play a longer game this way, I'm going to fast forward this game. Lich is going to hit level 3, probably. No, I'm sorry, level 2. I didn't know Lich was still level 1. Anyway, Mountain King is going to have to get out of there. He has a potion less than invulnerability, so that's going to be okay. And he's going to be fine until he got surrounded. Anyway, the Lich is looking to be level 3 at least. I think he is trying to do it. Level 2 Nova, level 1 Nova, level 1 Frost Armor, and level 1 Dark Ritual. In my previous video, I think I keep calling Death Decay Dark Ritual. That was kind of a failed commentating on my part. There's some tier 2 army I was looking for from human. Oh, he got tier 3 tech, but all he has is tier 2 units. Oh, some tanks. Oh no. This is one of the things that Sky likes to do versus Sky and Efi likes to do. And let's see if TeD scouts this out. And these workshops can be pumping fly machines. But if this skeleton doesn't see a fly machine in 5 seconds, there's something else getting pumped out of that thing. So he's going to suspect either motor teams or tanks. I think it's pretty fair to say that there's going to be tanks, because you don't see a lot of human ground army yet. If you see, if those workshops are pumping motor teams, the humans should have got a bunch of knights already, and probably some griffins, or even what do you call fly machines before he started pumping motor teams. Sentry ward is still around, and another sentry ward being planted by Reprisal. He's going to have an eyeful on as to what Undead is trying to do. Looks like the Mountain King. No second follow up here from the humans. Kind of surprising. I would have personally gotten a Blood Mage, do some banishing, and perhaps, or even a Paladin at this point. It wouldn't be bad. He's going to TP out, extract his footman with him. Still no shade from TeD, or even Dust. I don't know if he knows there's a oh, excuse me. There's a sentry ward in either his bases. And it looks like Human's gonna move out again until, no, not move out, but go harass again until he gets a significant amount of tanks out. The correct counter from Undead is going to have to get a lot of meat wagons to counter the tanks. No meat wagons being pumped by TeD, so I don't know what TeD is. These tanks. Fiends aren't going to do jack. They can jack around the tanks, and that's all they can do. And there's a coil on the Mountain King, and Lich needs to come over here and do a Nova. There's a Stormbolt and needs to not be surrounded. Mountain King is going to be Nova coiled, and he's going to be focused. Here comes the Paladin. Try to heal him. See if the Paladin has staff. No staff. Mountain King has a staff, but he's going to be surrounded. He has to TP out then. And no, he's going to use the staff to teleportation for some reason. There's Nova coil. Oh no! I think the coil was dodged. Oh my god, that was close. And yeah, that was a nice dodging of a bullet. Anyway, the Mountain King is going to survive, but the tanks are going to be out. The Undead has to TP back to counter these tanks. There's the first meat wagon finally being built.